just opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show.
Houston Astros.
Jake Odorizzi is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And now here is David Fletcher, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's set. Here it comes. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Smoked on the ground left side. Altuve for 1. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play.
That is third. The designated hitter, Jared Walsh.
Ready now for L.A. Jared Walsh. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Maldonado recovers, and that ends the inning. Angels held in check there. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
And now the first pitch. Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jose Altuve is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Brentley.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Two and 0 to Brantley. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. High pop up. Rendon over to his left. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Soft liner towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now is Anthony Rendon. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Rendon has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Touché, sir.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 23, Matt Thaiss.
Next up is Matt Thaiss. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. Thaiss, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
outside.
Joe Adell will be next. The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So Joe Adell bats now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Line but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Now the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adell will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So one down, no one aboard. And a former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Correa, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Kyle Tucker trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, up there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Adele gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Count remains full.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's the first offering. Split-fingered pitch is in there for strike one. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Into the box, Jared Walsh, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ready with the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We play 2.5, no score on the show. Digging in, the switch hitter, Abraham Toro, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Chopped weakly to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Number 3.
Into the box, Miles Straw. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Iglesias is up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now in the box, Anthony Rendon grounded out in his last at-bat.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Matt Thaiss. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. From the stretch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Thaiss leads off first with 1 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On the ground up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels go quietly there. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now the first pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here comes the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is foul right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And the payoff pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. A bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And now for the Angels, Max Stassi struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Max Stassi becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Offered at a low one there, but came up empty. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball 3.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count now, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Another full count pitch home. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Abraham Toro. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Stasi goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 1-0 Houston. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. First pitch on its way. In the air, down the line in left.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now here is Mike Trout, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball well outside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jared Walsh. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. chopper right side of the infield. Altuve fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in is Anthony Rendon. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels lead 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Felix Pena enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64, Felix Pena.
Now into the box, Miles Straw. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4.
Number 3.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pena is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Pitch is popped up, and there's the first out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one, so let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So next to hit is Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. And the runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they're on top 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Theis.
Number 23, Matt Theis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 7.
Stepping in next, Joe Adell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Strike taken up in the zone. 1 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Joe Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
To the plate now, Max Stassi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Fowler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Push to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
One and two, here it is. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping in once again is Alex Bregman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Hit on the ground to third. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He grounded out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Lined hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next, it'll be Carlos Correa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Ryan Stanek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Ryan Stanek.
And now, Mike Trout has prior history in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. The 0-1.
Hey. 0-2 is the count. I got the count 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And digging in next will be Anthony.
Up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Count remains at 0-2. Now the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Next, it'll be Abraham Toro. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left.
Foul ball.
Here's another 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And there's out number 2. Now it'll be Martin Maldonado. Flew out last time up.
Maldonado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-0 now. Miles Straw would be next. Three and 1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're up 1-0. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
55. Ryan Presley.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
23. Matt Thaiss.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. Joe Adell stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So the Angels down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded to third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
What an unbelievable right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
In now, Max Stassi. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Next to hit, Jose Iglesias, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Number 8.
So a 3-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Running at third base, number 8, Franklin Guerrero.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings, and just like that, he's greeted with a bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Pedro Baez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 52, Pedro Baez. The batter, number 22, second base.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 0-1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside.
And that misses. 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Taylor Ward is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 3.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw.
Number 3.
And the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Up next, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Hot shot toward third. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael.
Next to stand in is Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Los Angeles Angels came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Felix Pena claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.